You've received an artificial hip implant and you're experiencing some type of problem with it, whether it be inflammation, pain, swelling, or possibly you've needed to have the replacement replaced a second time or revised. My name's Dan Burke and I'm a lawyer at Parker Waichman in New York, and I deal with questions concerning artificial hip implants on a daily basis. Recently, a study was conducted, which is the latest in a long line of studies, calling into question the safety of what's known as a metal-on-metal hip implant. And what a metal-on-metal hip implant is simply a metal ball that's attached to a stem in your thigh, which articulates or rubs against a metal cup which is placed in your pelvis or your hip bone. That makes a joint that mimics your natural hip, and this artificial hip is designed and was supposed to last much longer than other surfaces such as ceramic or polyethylene plastic. Part of the problems that are associated with these types of metal-on-metal hip implants include what's known as a local tissue reaction. And this recent study that was just released indicated that what's being released from these metal shavings and particles that are breaking off is something called nanoparticles. And what a nanoparticle is just a very tiny piece of material that's released from the metal in the form of a cobalt or a chromium ion. And once these ions enter the system, they can cause a whole host of problems such as inflammation and swelling. And these things could lead to the loosening of the device and ultimately the need to have the device revised. This recent study also demonstrates that these nanoparticles and these ions are potentially genotoxic. And what does genotoxic mean? Genotoxic means that they're potentially poisonous to your gene system or your DNA. And once these particles get into the DNA of the body, they can cause long-term health issues, many of which aren't even known yet. So if you've received a hip implant of any kind, or if you know you've received a metal-on-metal hip implant, pick up the phone and give us a call. We're happy to answer any questions you may have. Again, my name's Dan Burke. I'm a lawyer at Parker Waichman in New York, and I'd like to thank you for taking the time to listen to me today.